All right. Welcome everyone to your second tribal council as a merged tribe. So I don't think I've said it personally, but congratulations everyone on making merge. It's been a few days, but just got to say it. So last round we had a 13 to 1 vote. That's for a 14-person tribe, or 11 to 1 for a 14-person tribe. That's a pretty unanimous vote. So Timmy, what do you make of that?
I say woohoo. It was nice to having an easy vote because, I mean, it's always helpful at the beginning just of a merge to be unified, at least have something be smooth before getting into any kind of craziness.
So are you implying that there's some more craziness tonight?
I am playing nothing Monty. Don't put words in my mouth.
Um, what about anyone else? How crazy has today been? Corey.
I think we're all on the same page. I hope. We talked. I feel like it came towards like the second half of today. Like there was not much talk yesterday or anything, but I think that people are pretty much on the same page.
All
I'm
right,
on page
so
32. What page are you on?
so there were only two people that didn't vote for Stephen last time, and obviously one of them was Stephen himself. So do you think that Devin, do you think that the other person who didn't vote Stephen is in trouble tonight, or is it a little bit more up in the air than that?
Well, I personally didn't seek out to see who it was, so that somebody didn't vote for Steven, that's fine. Yeah, it definitely was pretty unified last vote, obviously by the numbers. So that was easy, but I think we're definitely entering a portion of the game where it's not going to be that easy anymore. I'm not saying that today's not going to be easy. I definitely don't think any vote going forward is going to be easy. But I just think I think the easy days are a little bit behind us at this point.
How about for you, Colin? How easy is today, especially with congratulations on immunity, with that little added bit? How easy is today?
Well, it's easier than I would have expected it to, because I feel like, as Corey said, a lot of us are on the same page for tonight's vote, unless I'm getting blindsided with immunity. There's with this many players, but I'm pretty sure um, we're all on the same page for tonight's vote, and it's easier than I thought it would have been last night.
Nice.
Immunity helps.
So it seems like this is a pretty easy tribal council. Not a whole lot going on. So anyone else have anything to say before we get to it? Because it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to say right now. All right. So with that, gonna
Wait, can I actually want to say one thing?
Yes, please go for it.
So a birdie told me a while ago. When Niki got voted out, he got voted out with an idol in his pocket. Just wanted to say that.
All right, so let's talk about that for a minute. Corey, what do you make of that?
The only thing that matters with that information is if or not that idol is put back into the grid. Otherwise, I don't really care that he went home with an idol.
I just think it's funny.
All right. Do you think it was put back into the grid? I mean, we haven't seen any idols yet, Timmy. So, what do you make of that?
Oh, you're.
I mean,
yeah.
I always love when he gets voted out with an idol in his pocket. That's hilarious to me. But also whether it's put back in the grid, I mean, I would assume so. I would assume there was more than one in the grid anyway. But I don't know. I haven't been looking. That's far too much to try to sink ships.
Devin, what do you make of the lack of idols in general?
Well, I personally think that the grid is just a big ploy, and there's really nothing there.
Well, Niki had something.
And it's just a long endurance competition. Who can make the most guesses? Like F7, whoever has the most guesses, gets immunity or something. But yeah, no, it's been definitely, they're out there probably. But people play them, they play them. Not a lot you can do about it.
All right. Anyone else have anything to say besides that now that we've unpacked that a little bit? All right. So count down from 10. Votes change. Y'all have been to tribal before, you know the drill. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I can't do math. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'll get the votes.
I would hate to get voted out with an idol in my pocket.
I can't believe he didn't play it.
Like, I don't even know why he didn't play to that tribal. Literally, no one talked to him the entire scramble.
He tends to be overconfident in the beginning of everything, so I'm not shocked he didn't play it.
Oh, poor boy.
Battleship is one of the worst board games. It's like, usually on a search grid, if you find one spot, you get the idol. But now you gotta find, like, if it's Battleship, you gotta find like multiple, and it's crappy. If that's how it works, if I recall from like the explanation said.
All right. I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, once the votes are read, decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the chat immediately. I will read the votes. First vote, Trace. Second vote, Thomas. Third vote, Thomas. Fourth vote, Trace. That's 2 votes Trace, 2 votes Thomas. Fifth vote, Trace. Sixth vote, Trace. That's 4 votes Trace, 2 votes Thomas. 7 votes left. Seventh vote, Trace. Eighth vote, Trace. The 15th person voted out of Tumblr Survivor Kuwait and the first member of our jury, Trace. Trace, the tribe has spoken, and it is time for you to go. All right. Well, there seems to be a lot of unanimity in this tribe, but there's still a couple outliers. So, coming rounds, you guys better figure out who you are, why you are, and get yourself back into a good position. Good night, and see you soon.